Hello guys, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ranking the day 1 drift tuning cars. There's obviously 2 more that is going to be released, but for now I wanted to just do the 3 and I can do an updated video with all of them at some point. So this will be from best to worst, and I'm just going to share my opinion about all 3 cars, my driving style. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the reason why I think this car is my favorite is mainly I've gotten a lot of seat time in this car and it's still a lot of fun to me. It's like feels great for a comp car, being a street car, and overall is a well-rounded car. This thing you're not gonna get too crazy reverse entries from or anything like that. It's a lot more planted, it's a lot more of a solid car, but you're still gonna get a bunch of great clips out of, great tandems out of. It's a lot of fun getting this thing sideways, even with the nerf. That's honestly not bad for these cars at all. My favorite, the way that this thing surges, chasing is amazing. It feels so good, and it's overall a lot of fun. So I think that's why this car kind of hits home for me. It's because I like being aggressive. I like being able to throw it at people's door and it just sitting there. So I think that's why I like this car, or what I like about this car the most. A little couple things. There is sometimes where you can get the car to understeer. I haven't really felt it too much. Usually it's more like when I mess up. But when you don't mess up, it really doesn't affect you. And also there's times where in these longer corners, the car will straighten up just like this, basically, and then you have to retransition. All stuff that is totally normal and super fine for me. So this is why it's my favorite car, and I only have great things about this car to say. I know it might not be some people's favorite car, but for me personally, with my driving style, it fits super well. And yeah, this car is awesome, like I said. So time to move on to the second car, which is the Sentinel wide body. Sentinel Classic wide body. Next up, we have my Sentinel Classic wide body. This thing is in second place for me because this car still feels really good getting it sideways. It is still a really incredible car to drift. It's a little bit of a slower feeling car to me than the Cipher. They're like the Cipher and this are almost dead even. I would put the Cipher above this thing personally because I just like how the Cipher drives more. This car, let's say out of the Cipher in this, for now, this is your probably more angled version of the Cipher. Like, you can get more angle out of this car. This car is obviously way lighter than the Cipher. I just compared it to the Cipher because that's the last car I drove. Thing is a lot lighter, and the reason why I said it's like you're gonna get the angle, like more angle than the Cipher, is because to me this car handles a lot more like the Cipher than any other car. So I just said that it's like your angle version of the Cipher because you can get more angle out of it and it's a lot more forgiving in that angle, but it just feels and drives a little more like the Cipher, but it's like lighter. But yeah, overall great car again. Definitely would recommend this thing as well. But yeah, time to move on to the third and final car of this video, the Nebula Turbo. Is the Nebula Turbo. Now, I know this might be like some of people's favorites. It is a really slow car. It is very nice to slide, and it is a lot of fun. For me, it doesn't really match up to the way I drive very well. I can still get, obviously doors and everything like that. I can still be aggressive in this thing, but I really like more faster feeling cars instead of kind of slower feeling cars. It's nice to switch up once in a while and drive this thing, but for me personally, the Cipher just more, like I said, hits home for how I drive and my style, I guess you could say. But this thing slides very well. It's a very slippery car, which I do enjoy. All these cars I really enjoy, but this one definitely takes third place for me. This thing is still tons of fun. I would recommend at least trying all 3 of these. cars, so that way you guys know if you haven't already. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you did, consider hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to know when I upload and to stay up to date. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.